everyone, welcome back to Movie Rumble. It's Rumble time, let's rumble with the top 10 most woke Hollywood movies and TV shows of 2022. What a painful year for the woke entertainment establishment in Hollywood that saw a massive decline in their box office and a healthy dose of record low ratings across IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and Metacritic. To give you some perspective, the total box office in 2019 was $11.363 billion. And in 2022, $7.359 billion. In absolute terms, that's a decline of over $4 billion. Oh, and as a percentage, it's a drop of 35.2%. A painful reminder to woke Hollywood that your audience isn't buying what you're selling. What you think is virtuous is turning out to be financially painful. So keep it up if you want to drop that box office even further in 2023. Before we get to our top 10, here are some worthy mentions that could have made our list. We have the 355, which lost about $80 million. Miss Marvel, another wonderfully woke Disney streaming TV show. The Matrix Resurrections, what were you thinking, Keanu, buddy? There's Willow, what was George Lucas thinking? And Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Woke Madness. Now let's get to our top 10 biggest woke garbage dumps of 2022. Starting us off at number 10, it's Bros. A complete box office disaster that even gay men didn't want to go see. It lost $28 million and didn't even make its marketing budget back, let alone its production costs. If you were wondering what manipulated scores look like, head on over to Rotten Tomatoes, where you'd think this movie would be an Oscar contender. Nothing but 4s and 5s with a tiny sprinkling of a 1 here and a 2 there. How dumb do they think we are? At number 9, Lightyear. Welcome to the list, buddy. Here's a movie that Disney started with high hopes for, but it fizzled as fast as you can say Wokorama. It had a production budget of $200 million, ad marketing of $100 million, and you get a loss of $187 million. Oh, barely making back their marketing budget. At number 8, it's Blood Origin. Arguably, this woke disaster of a TV show on Netflix deserves a much higher placement on the 2022 woke list, but its only saving grace is that it was just released on December 25th. Merry Christmas from Netflix. Another couple of weeks to let this woke disaster sink in, and it could have made the top 5. Check it out. At number 7, it's Strange World. Here's another Disney woke cinema release that broke Disney's bank by losing almost $200 million. It has the distinction of being one of the worst Disney releases in history. It had a total box office of only $67 million. Cut that in half for the split with the theaters, and you have a woke I'm broke movie that shines proudly at our number 7 spot. At number 6, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We could have easily put this baby up in the top 5, but honestly, there are so many worthy contenders it's hard to pick. Everyone's gonna remember this incredible Disney Star Wars TV creation for its come and catch me scene that gave hours of gut-wrenching laughs for everyone. At number 5, The Woman King. There's nothing better than revisionist history, folks. The Dahomey tribe were known as one of the most aggressive slave trading nations in Africa. So much so that they had to force women into their army as their male population dwindled down to as low as 30% because of the violence and warfare. The Woman King gave an almost 100% BS fictional story to try and pull the rug over everyone's eyes so they could tell the story they wanted to tell. Full marks for lying and giving a verified BS story, and a worthy recipient for our number 5 spot. At number 4, Wakanda Forever. Disney brought the entire MCU to a whole new level with this one. The loss of its star, Chadwick Boseman, was a real setback. He was the best thing that ever came out of this franchise. But his loss gave Disney the idea to create a Where in the Hell Are All the Men society. even being so bold as to bring in Riri Williams, the genius 20-year-old MIT student that's ready to take over for Tony Stark as Ironheart. Oh, can't wait to see how this turns out. At number 3, She-Hulk. Congratulations to Jessica Gao for creating one of the most cringeworthy TV shows of all time, and a pat on the back to Disney for allowing it. This is a show that costs $1 million per minute, with a cost per episode of $25 million and an average runtime of about 25 minutes. There's not enough time on this video to give the amount of credit this show deserves for the cringe-worthy material, but I will mention the twerking. Haha, nice. Great idea, Jessica. At our number 2 spot, Thor: Love and Thunder. I was tempted to give this piece of woke garbage the number 1 spot for ruining and desecrating Scandinavian culture. Hey, Taika, why don't you go take some of your New Zealand lore and go crap all over that? Oh, there is none. Well, I didn't think Norse culture appreciates the cultural misappropriation of this god-awful piece of cinematic garbage you gave us. Where are all the cultural misappropriation warriors on this one? This dog actually lost money with a $250 million production budget and $150 million in marketing, giving this woke travesty a loss of about $20 million bucks. And our number 1 woke Hollywood piece of garbage goes to The Rings of Power. Never in history has there been such a deserving winner for what can only be called a $1 billion disaster. Take one of the largest and loyal fandoms in the world, combine it with a couple of showrunners and a production team with minimal experience, a woke and modern-day vision of Lord of the Rings, and you get what can only be described as the biggest woke disaster of 2022. Congratulations going out to J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay for a job well done. You win the Movie Rumble Woke Award for the Best Woke Show for 2022. And that's the top 10 biggest woke Hollywood movies and TV shows for 2022. I hope you enjoyed this woke production and look forward to running down all the worthy candidates for 2023 in 12 months. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.